So, let me explain what we're doing today. You can see that we're doing, sorry, I was just thinking of a song. So we're doing a sort of Russian style, church, which is also known as a Russian Orthodox Church. Because I never really explained the whole backstory of our empire. So we broke away as our own empire after breaking away from Russia, which is like the area that's like towards like Alaska. All of the Siberian area. I know that we are in like a mild area, but like we broke away from. We were in the Caucasus. Our empire is in the Caucasus of Russia. When we broke away, we annexed the whole Caucasus area. And then after some, Russian, aggression against us, the UN, backed by the United States, helped us secure our independence. And that's how we became, independent. And when we annexed Volgograd, Russia, we annexed a good chunk of Russian territory. We became friends with Georgia. We became friends with Ukraine. We even started supplying Ukraine. Not saying, not saying like, like the United States in general, but because actually when we broke away from the Russian Federation because of what they were doing in Ukraine to begin with. Oh. Oopsie. According to so this is what it's starting to look like over here. But yeah, so when oh yeah, it actually does look like a so you can kind of like see our new building. So then when we walk in, we got this if we go up to here, we got this beautiful looking area. You lost the Cold War. Now you're gonna lose Ukraine. NATO being really cocky towards Russia. You know, like Ukraine. I mean, not Ukraine. I mean, NATO actually has only really one cup. Bro, you did not just poop out an egg. Man, I don't got time for the eggs. And now, if you guys want to be able to join this place, you do have to submit a formal request from the government, which has to go, of course, go through me. But we're gonna have giant doors here in the city. So technically, you actually have to like knock on the doors. But these are giant doors. So technically, you would grab these handles. So you would go up to here, and then you would enter, and then you can look around. Back here, we're gonna have the pedestal that that the leader of now, yes, when you are standing on here, you will be seated. So it's like remember, this is for like really anybody that's gonna be ethnic from like an ethnic like Russian group. So like I said, we are the breakaway section in the Caucasus area, which if my phone's not dead, I'm gonna try to bring it up. So yeah, so this is what we got for like our little area. So yeah, when we broke away from Russia, we annexed like the whole bottom section that goes into the Black Sea. So like we share a border from where the tip of Georgia is, that borders the Black Sea, and we bordered the Donbass region of Ukraine. Now we are a democracy like the United States, but we are not aligned with Moscow in any way. We follow our own terms of service. The reason why I have three lecterns like this is just so that I can speak freely over here. And I'm even gonna write a book. Now I am so gonna talk social. The creepers of your socials. I said Caucasus, right? The Caucasus. So it is. So it's C-A. Wait, so it's Caucasus. And we share a border. I think it's border, right? Border. So it's B. I think we also border. I think it's Azerbaijan, Georgia, right? It's Azerbaijan and Georgia, right? Yeah, because our country is the entire bottom of of the Caucasus. Like we own like all the Caucasus region of Russia. So it's Georgia and Azerbaijan. The history. We'll put a secret barrel here just so I can put the book in. Okay, so whenever I stand up here, I can read from the book. So if you look at the book, it says the mass of the Creeper Soviet Socialist Republics and how we broke away from Russia and the Caucasus region, and we share a border with Ukraine and Russia and Georgia and Azerbaijan. And we'll say some religious words, and we'll make donations to the local school, church. We'll even host like weddings. Yeah, we'll even host like weddings. So when you arrive, you will come sit in your seat while I come up here and I'll say some famous words up here. Because after all, I kind of own all this. So yeah, we have this new building. It's gonna be where it's like one of the oldest buildings in our city. It was constructed in the 11th, or not 11th, but in 1809. Yeah, so we broke away from, that country and such. So if you guys ever tune in on Sundays, come swing by Creeper's Empire, where we'll do a live few ceremonial words here at the not at a well, what's the church is really called in Russia? I'm gonna look up what a church is called in Russia. What a church is called in Russia. Okay, so they're called Russian Orthodox churches. And if we do plan on doing St. Basil's will have these same top designs, which is eventually what I want to do. So like I said, this is like one of our oldest Russian Orthodox Church. I'm gonna put a sign to tell y'all how old it is. So if you come by, you can look at the sign that says Russian Orthodox Church. And so yeah, so this is where the video does end for today. Whenever I come by, like I said, we'll have a little ceremony. Now we do kind of follow the Prosperous West, ideology. That's why you see a lot of high rises, like the United States, Canada, the EU. We actually are part of the EU. Soon, me, Georgia, and Ukraine will be admitted into the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. But anyway, so we're going to end the video here. I'm going to get off so that I can go ahead and relax and watch some YouTube. If you guys like what y'all saw and y'all want to see more of this, y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe to it. We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. Have a great day. We'll see y'all tomorrow.